Okie doke. Damn. So, extra gold. Excuse me. Am I ready yet? I think I am. Let me make sure this is looking a little weird. That'll work for now because I don't feel like doing nothing else. All right, collectives, my random collective energies, subscribers, my friends, family, people of the world, what's up with you? I am Solo 69 and welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you a random collective reading. This is for April 2025. This reading here may not resonate for everyone, but feel free to check back later on and see if anything makes sense to you then, if it does not make sense at this time, all right? I also want you to chill with me and enjoy the entertainment of it all if nothing else matters, you know, for the most part. And, you know, you can always check back later on to see if anything makes sense to you then. If it doesn't, well, I think I just said that. So something is on repeat. Because I just repeated that. Something is on repeat. Somebody could be listening to something on repeat, and that's strange because I was doing that earlier today. It's the first time in a long time that I listened to something on repeat. But I felt like I needed to hear it again a few times. Also, something very significant about this full moon energy as well. That's coming in the next, we're really in the shadows of it now, to be honest with you. Hearing guns blazing. Pow, 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 pow. But not actual guns. I mean, these could be bottle rockets or firecrackers or something. Hell, I don't know. But I'm hearing guns, you know, guns blazing. So somebody, you know, normally when they say go in with guns blazing, this is like, you know, go in and just get down how you live. You know, don't wait on nothing. Just go for it. Go in and go hard or go home. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part here, somebody is about to either go hard and go home or get in where they fit in. Somebody finna get down with the get down. Guns blazing. All right. I'm going to go ahead and step into this reading. Y'all, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and you like what you see in here. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. And also show love to the channel by hitting, you know, sharing the content and allowing others to see what's going on with the messages, all right? And most of all, I appreciate you for that. For sure, for sure, for sure. So I did a pre-shuffle because of how thick the cards is. But I'm going to do a slight shuffle, you know, and then I'm going to get into it. All right. So somebody could be coming out of that feeling of guilt, coming out of that feeling of, you know, I ain't going to say grief because that's grief, but feeling bad about something. And this could also be feeling like because, you know, it's, you're being pulled to keep the faith in something, or maybe like some type of faith is growing in something. So there's no reason to feel to have that feeling behind it, you know. So for the most part, so it's something that's being balanced out here. So there's no reason to feel guilty about something here. Or something is being open for you to be able to balance something out here. So if somebody's feeling bad about something maybe that they did or they didn't do, they said or they didn't say, you know, you may have another chance to do something about that. Yeah, but see, you can't be, it's something about, like, I'm picking up on Courage the Cowardly Dog, yo. Not even Courage the Cowardly Lion. Courage the Cowardly Dog. To me, you know, overlooking the fact that one is a cartoon, one is a movie, overlooking the fact that, one is, older than the other one. One is a lion and one is a dog, okay? That's the part that's standing out to me. Because we got Courage the Cowardly Lion and we got Courage the damn dog. And I just picked up on Courage the Cowardly Dog. Alright, so somebody is like this ego, I mean, a feeling of unable, not having the courage or the strength or the confidence to do something is, it's kind of like, especially if you feel like guilty about something that you may have said or didn't say, did or didn't do. It's kind of, it goes back to those feelings of, it's about, this right now is about fixing that guilt feeling. This is about conquering that energy. Doing and going for something, like I said, guns blazing. Going for something head, just all in. Or nothing at all type energy. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. So emotions. So somebody could be in their emotions or their feelings. Let me make sure my, it's up. I wanted to make sure that my stuff is up. And I will be paying attention to my mute button, y'all. So somebody could be in their emotions about just wanting to be happy. And, we got this indecision that then popped out of all these damn cards. Let's go ahead and see the first card that needs to come out. Did that flip? I think it did. Look at me, I'm looking for the flip. I don't want to miss them this time. I missed one yesterday. Okay, so it didn't. Okay. So, anxiety. Because, okay, I don't know. Maybe I could be talking to a young adult. Maybe I could be talking to somebody who's who's letting their teenager date for the first time. Or this could even be somebody who may be worried about how their parents is gonna feel about dating you. You could definitely be a Queen of Pentacles energy here. Somebody could be realizing that you are you your own boss. You do your own thing. Very nurturing energy. Somebody could be in a strong anxiety about you. About this. Let's go ahead now and let's get this second shuffled out the way. I already shuffled these two, y'all, but I'm going to go ahead and redo them again. Okay, this person may not be willing to, okay. Somebody could have thought it was funny to see you get ripped to shreds or to, be humiliated. And this was injustice. This humiliation. This is like I ain't gonna say a humiliation ritual, but it's throwing me that. But this is like somebody did this on purpose. This was like to humiliate, some type of humiliation on purpose here. And I'm not sure if this is something that's taking place just yet, or yeah, this is something that could have already taken place. Definitely. For some of you anyway. So something could have could be trying to come towards you to stop some type of cycle, stop some type of vehicle. This could be your vehicle. This could be a cycle. Your like something along your journey, along your walk, your destiny, along your path, wherever you're going or heading. Whether this is career, whether this is a new path of life, whatever this new path of this journey is that you're on, somebody is coming towards you trying to stop it. All right. Just this is a heads up. We got a King of Swords in reverse. that's looking like they're this is the one that's trying to come in and stop it. You may stop them before they can get to you, though. I don't know why I'm feeling that energy. Let me put this in here. Do this. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, understanding. So tell me about this anxiety. There could have been a fight, or somebody could really be in their head bad about this lover's energy, making a decision. They could also just be in their head. This could be a Gemini that's really in their head right now about you. It's a lot of anxiety here. A whole lot of it. Let's go ahead and see. Clarify anxiety. Tell me more about it, please. Somebody may have even started putting their hands up to their mouth. This is giving, you know, this is like nail biter energy. Even if a person stops, but you know how people can stop biting their nails can grow, and then they start getting anxious or nervous, and they kind of pick the habit up, or they start putting their hands back in their mouth, you know, something, you know, acting like they messing with their nails. Some people be acting like they kind of cleaning their nails with their teeth, or blase. People do that. This is just, you know, it's just what people do. So it's not saying it's a bad thing, good thing. It's just, it's a thing people do. So that wants to be seen, but it's not. Somebody could be worried, you know, walking away, or worried about you walking away, worried about you not, you know, removing your emotions completely away from them, for that matter. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I don't know why I want to say somebody got some nice looking elbows. I know that sounds dumb. I ain't never looked at nobody's elbows unless they ashy as fuck. And I'd be like, bruh, sis, what's up with it? Hands and elbows, ankles and feet. I got a thing about lotion. So we got a King of Pentacles here in reverse. All right. Now this King of Pentacles here in reverse is in, this is who they're in their head. Okay. Yeah. Straight up. Now this could be a Taurus. This could be a Leo. Whoever this person is not grounded. They may be a little all over the place with their thoughts. They, you know, whoever this person is may even be very indecisive about a lot of things. They may not finish things. This person may actually not be that grounded with their, once again, their thoughts here. But this person, it's something about trying to lay this, hold on to money, bring money, or some about laying some money down as a foundation here and bringing it in slowly. And this person could be feeling like they're guided to do so, or divinely guided here, because something is in harmony here. But it's no reconciliation. Okay, so this is like this King of Pentacles in reverse sees that something is coming towards you fast, okay? And it's being divinely guided, and you know, they can't do shit about it. No. Anything that they done tried to do about it has become a dud, and they didn't have to release it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been under some type of lies and shit, so it was rejected right here. But this person don't feel like this is something that's over with to them. They don't want it to stop. They don't want it to end. They want to continue to keep going. So I guess the best thing for you to do is just, okay, what's your play? You know what I'm saying? What's the next play then? Let's get the message. Because this is like somebody who, this is a long-ass game of chess. And I don't know, like last night, I even thought about like an island, like a kitchen island or a dining. I don't know where I was picturing this shit, but it was like a dining bar island table. I know that sounds weird, but it was like a dining bar island table. This is what I pictured. I don't know if it's something that's real or not, but the motherfucker had a chessboard. It's a centerpiece. On the bar part of it. And I was just sitting here visualizing it. I'm telling you what I saw in my eyes, y'all. And the chessboard was black and white. It was nice. The chess pieces was nice, and the way that it was sitting up on the table, it was like if people wanted to come and sit right there. If you wanted to like move a piece and let it sit there for a week, some to months, and then you want to go sit there and decide to move a piece. You know what I'm saying? But it was like bar stools, and those bar stools conducted those chess table. I mean, the chess things, and there was other bar stools around it, but it was like an island dining bar island thing. It was really neat. So look, what we got here is somebody is not okay, so services in any, it's okay, something ain't funny. Something is not funny at all. Somebody is not getting the services that they want. Somebody's not getting something done. And this may be actually funny to you, but you also, but it ain't funny. Because see, empathy is here. And see, this is understanding. You understand. You see something from somebody else's. You know how that shit feel. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't trying to laugh or make fun. But see, somebody could be taking this. I don't know why. Somebody this giving me that this person needs to heal. That's why. And they haven't changed yet. There are no changes, and there's a lot of regret here that this person is dealing with, you know, while they're off to themselves. And it really does look like this person thinks that you may think that somebody also take your whatever you doing as a joke off the record. Somebody say that your services is bullshit. Now look, this could be what somebody trying to project on my energy. Hey Jaquisha, I'm just gonna, for sure, the only thing I can do is read the cards. I'm not here to give a fuck about who want to try to come in and project and change up energy. I think that's dumb as hell. So take the cards how they resonate with you, and I'm going to go ahead and read these cards, how they're coming out. All right? Because I didn't get none of this yesterday. So for me to see what I'm seeing today, I certainly see somebody trying to fuck with my shit just before I can even pull out the second hand reel. So I'm gonna keep it in there. I'm gonna play it cool, and we're gonna keep on going. Because see, somebody may be looking at it like your services is trash. I'm gonna read it just like I see it. Your services is trash. It's a joke. Yo, empathy, the way that you're seeing things from another person's viewpoint, or to help people see it from a viewpoint, ain't shit. It's a joke. It's a joke. So I wanted to make sure that whoever needed me to read that, I read it, okay? So for the most part, though, somebody's not rendering services, and this could be funny. All right, somebody may not be getting services, and this may be funny. This may be funny, but honestly, it's not, because we're seeing empathy here, and I'm gonna read this my way now versus how I felt like somebody was trying to make me talk shit about myself. Dumb as fuck. I don't understand. This energy is jumping around YouTube. I'ma call it. Now I'm gonna shut the fuck up and I'm gonna focus. So it's not a funny situation, because somebody can understand and see if even if this person may think, because somebody may be looking at you thinking that you think something funny when it's not, that somebody ain't getting the services. This is like aha, na 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 na, aha, you know, type energy. But somebody could be assuming, see, people think like they would, you know, think a certain way when they think that you would probably think a certain way 9 times out of 10. If you ain't shown that energy and they just assuming that type of shit, it's for a reason. So, but with me seeing empathy here, I don't think it's nothing that you're taking as a joke. Once again, healing from the past is coming in, and somebody has not changed. Somebody's health is fading as well. So let's talk about this real quick and see, because we do got services in reverse. Why is services in reverse? All right. Because, see, somebody couldn't manifest something. Hold on. Okay, we got this 2 of Cups. This could have been a same-sex connection. This does not have to be sexual for whoever needs to know that, just off the record. But it is definitely a same-sex connection, so you could just be dealing with another masculine energy, or these are two men here, okay? Just we're gonna just make sure that that's understood, because I don't know why I'm feeling the urge to read that just like it is, and that's two men sitting there locked in, all right? But looks like there was no, something wasn't innocent. Somebody wasn't innocent. Somebody wasn't accurate, or they wasn't innocent. It's not this is innocence. This is, no, this person wasn't innocent. So something wasn't, there was no love created in the air with this. None. Because whoever this person was wasn't innocent. So look, there was a dud here. That's why the services went bloop up. It was a dud. It was blocked. Three of Swords in reverse. Gemini energy, Aries energy here. And then we got Ten of Wands in reverse. This Ten of Wands is in reverse, showing that it left this person with a burden because they didn't get the services that they were seeking for something, out of something. And then we got the King of Cups in reverse. Jealous, angry, wearing a heart on their sleeve, all in their feelings and shit. But see, they wasn't innocent. They wasn't doing something right. Something wasn't fertile. No. Okay. And they was trying to have a new beginning, though. They was trying to take a risk at what? To come in fast. This is fast as fuck. To lay something down slow. This is like to slowly root you or pour you. What the fuck is this? This is like slow. This is like to slowly unroot you. If you can't beat them, join them. If you, misery loves company type shit right there. This is somebody who what they was trying to do, they was trying to have you derooted, uprooted. So Zeke's snoring, y'all, just so you can hear it. But this person was trying to have you uprooted. They in anxiety about this shit. Wait a minute. I'm gonna lay this shit down another way. I'm trying to make sure I lay it down a certain way, y'all, before I get to going. Because I really kind of want to get to going. Here we go. We're gonna see what they do with this. So now this person is all in their feelings, but a little discombobulated because they didn't, you know, the energy or the message that they was looking to get from the source of the situation. Nah, they didn't get what they was expecting to get out of that. And so services wasn't rendered to this person. And this person, whatever it was, this new idea, this epiphany, this shit went down the hill and got blocked right off and left this person with a burden, and they upset about it. Real upset about it. These cards are speaking real easy. I'm just gonna call it. They getting straight to the point. It really ain't leaving no guessing room. Show me the message. All right. Self-esteem. And this goes back to courage. This goes back to that cowardly dog energy. So change your mind. Somebody was like, I don't know. I'm like, no. All right. Now, somebody need to raise their self-esteem up. You know why? Because this shit gonna be, I don't know, like, it's some, okay, somebody changed their mind about who they was finna give something to. Let me go ahead and make that clear real quick. Are they about to? Are they doing it? Or this is happening, this is like in the making. There's a change of heart about who I want to render these services to. Who gets this windfall? And see, this fucking with somebody's self-esteem. Hold on. Is this on purpose? Because this looks like it's on purpose. Is somebody dragging somebody, yo. Hold on. That's dragging somebody. If I just had to look at that again, somebody's like, I decided not to, your shit is a dud. It wasn't fruitful. It's blocked. I don't want it. You in your head about it, but what you did wasn't right. And this person that changed, they getting ready to change their mind. Hold on. About who they giving this to. The courage. Look. Look. Just want to see it again. We got courage and self-esteem here, y'all. And retirement. Somebody needs, and somebody may be picking up the courage. Oh, shit. Somebody could be picking up the courage to completely just end some shit. Just to let it all go. They changing their mind. They no longer putting services or rendering services to this. They changing their mind about who they're giving something to. And it definitely looks like they are gaining the courage to retire some shit. You know, bring some shit to an end here. Yeah, definitely. Self-esteem to end the era. I can't get no realer than this. We cannot get no... And trusting what they're doing. This person is trusting the decisions that they're making, even though other people are going to envy the fuck out of it. But that's on them. That's on their health. That's on them. Who cares? Who cares? This is one of them energies like, well, what is it going to benefit me about them envying me? You know, and that's, I mean, it's a real smart way to look at some shit. Worrying about what other people think. And keep in mind that this person was kind of worried about it was parental care there. So it was some type of caretaker, a keeper of something. I'm not going to say a gatekeeper energy, but it's some type of keeper of energy here. Somebody who's excuse me. You know, making sure that something is tended to, taken care, because we got parental care. So anxiety about what they're attending to and all in their head about it, keep that in mind. And then these services shit that, you know, there ain't no services, and that, you know, somebody may think, you know, find that funny, but somebody could be doing this to get under somebody else's skin, and that may be the fucking joke of the day to somebody else. But not this motherfucker who they're going through it. Like this King of Cups in reverse is like, nah, I ain't feeling this shit. But somebody else could be laughing at this shit. And somebody could also have empathy as well. And see, that empathy could also be coming from somebody laughing because they was trying to do you like this, and they end up getting done like this. Now how the fuck you feel? You know what I'm saying? Let's get on some real stuff. Let's see, since you're trying to get somebody else, you know, uprooted. What about you? You turn around and get uprooted. How you gonna like this shit? So, you know, like real talk. That's some hit a quitter. Damn. Let's talk about it. Because this person said they changing their mind on who they think they changing their mind on who they giving something to here. And this is like, since, you know, having the courage to end something, since you got the courage to do this, I got the courage to do this shit too. And that shit showed. It showed. Since you got the courage to retire some shit, I got the self-esteem to end the motherfucking era. How about that, bitch? How about that? This is like neck to neck. Whatever this is neck to neck shit going on. Straight up. This is like a battle of the bands type shit. I don't know why I'm picking up on battle of the bands, but this is giving, I don't know, I just got all interested in it and hyped, like low key, because this is, and I know I'm not trying to make this funny or nothing, but this is an exciting type energy, because it's like two people going head to head right quick, yo. Like for real. Let's talk about this changing your mind with this windfall that's coming in here. And this is something that's a while. This is not hidden at all. Like, motherfuckers don't see this. Ain't no options. Somebody got their options too. See, and it landed back on this 5 of Wands. It landed back over here where I'm gonna put it over here, but it landed where the anxiety was. It landed where this person was in their head, biting their nails and shit like that. And it's got the 7 of Cups in reverse. This person is in the clouds, or trying to put somebody in the clouds, or this is somebody like leaving somebody with no fucking options. Since you want to remove somebody's options, let me take yours. Once again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. And we got Princess of Wands in reverse here, showing me that somebody's tactic, this gesture that was tried, is being removed. Yes, Hermit energy in reverse. You could definitely be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Virgo. But this is exposure. This is revealed energy that somebody made a decision to take to try to put somebody else in a mental state. So this emperor would not commit. Shut up, bitch. But this person has been exalted already. The person that they're trying to put in his mental state, this person has already been exalted in front of people. And this masculine energy, this could be this King of Cups energy in reverse, but this masculine energy don't want to look at that shit. They don't want to face that shit. They don't want to admit that shit. This is denial at its best. Look at his hands. While you up there on that pedestal, getting lifted up, and you got people watching you. This is gonna be clearly seen. This is not gonna be unseen. This emperor is going to make sure, since this person was trying to put you in reverse, when you really belong like this emperor is going to make sure that this is coming to you. This is crazy. And this person right here is being exposed because of whatever this gesture, whatever this creative idea that they was trying to, move on. It didn't, no. Make sure. Okay. It's an interesting energy. Let's see what else come out. Oh, so we got the angel of love showing up. What's she orchestrating in? Balance. What is she balancing in, bringing into balance? Okay, to keep somebody from leaving. Don't walk away, boy. This song came out yesterday. My love won't hurt you. Literally, this is what somebody, so they won't feel, be in any type of grief. Now we see the grief. It's crazy because I spoke about the guilt earlier. And see, now we see the grief. Somebody, don't walk away from this situation. This is forgiveness. Look at this shit. Love. You just got to surrender, baby, and make the decision. Somebody is so indecisive because, and it's, here we go back, and it's just, it knocked every card off until they landed right back on guilt. So somebody could be feeling so guilty, and that could keep them from the fuck. That could keep them from doing this. From making this decision with this woman holding a coin and having this beautiful ass transformation and this ending. But this is definitely love. But see, somebody, hey, it's okay to come in and say, hey, just listen, don't talk. Just listen. Here we go with that bullshit. Baby, won't you just stay for a little while type shit. So somebody won't want to really sit down and sit yourself down, boy, and talk to me. Hey, tell me what's on your mind. And don't keep on telling me everything's okay. That's that shit. Cause if it was you, wouldn't be crying. I can sing it better, but I don't know what's going on with my voice. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, so this is this angel of love is here to bring balance in, to try to keep somebody from walking away, keep them from leaving. And it's all about forgiveness here and being honest. Just keep it real. Hey, Peter. So this is about just being real, man, and being honest. This angel of love is here trying to say, whoa, don't go, don't, you better not open that door and leave, and not go at least talk to this person, male or female, and as you know, let them know, hey, we fuck up. I fucked up. Hey, I don't know what they fucked up on. Hold on. Because this angel of love is bringing in this balance to try to stop somebody from leaving. For one, we don't know who leaving. And for two, maybe it's you, but maybe it's them, because this person, the guilt is keeping them from actually moving forward. But they need to do this to keep them from grieving when they know what they really want. But also, let me see. I don't know who trying to leave. Let's see. Balance and leave it in reverse. Clarify, please. Tell me more about it. I don't really like how that felt, but I'm going to take it anyway. If I feel uncomfortable about it, I might pick it back up. But we do got the Tower here. Scorpio, and sometimes Aries energy comes out with that too. I'm also seeing Gemini energy here as well. Somebody do not want to end some shit, but somebody like, this is a Tower, bitch, and somebody like, no, hold on, but it's not fair, it's not right. What is this? So I'm a attack you. This is, if this person ain't, if somebody want to leave and somebody's stopping them, somebody are sicking other people on somebody. And this is giving like, it doesn't matter if this is spiritual or not, because somebody's sicking their folks on somebody. Now, this could be trying to, you know, get other people to go talk to somebody and try to calm them down or wind them back, make them go backwards. But we got the Four of Pentacles here in reverse. Somebody letting something go. Are they trying to? This Two of Cups that's coming in. See, somebody is trying to let it go. Wait a minute, bitch. How you gonna let it go before we get here? Wait. This motherfucker. Okay. Like I said, the angel of love is trying to balance this out, trying to keep somebody from leaving. You know, and that's because somebody is trying to let go of a connection before it even comes in. And when this connection comes in, it's coming in with this change of mind and this fucking windfall. Like that's coming in together. So that shouldn't even be a problem for nobody. But what you don't know can hurt you, you know? And this right here is one of the reasons why I love doing public readings for people. This type of reading like this, because it goes back to, ain't nobody trying to tell you what to do with your life, but it's certain things that we don't know that we deal with. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that try to block you, try to stop you from moving forward, or try to get in the way of a blessing that's already right there, and are trying to keep you in a position where you're dealing with karmic energy to where you don't receive certain divine blessings. To me, that's where my job step in at. I'm not here to read your future. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to read the cards that lay down, and when it lay out guides and facts that help you understand a situation that you can resonate with and be familiar with, that it can help guide you to be able to turn around and come back the other way, bitch. That's the wrong damn way. Pick this energy up, man. Get motivated. You can do it. Sometimes we need that push. And shit, for the most part, shit, don't stop. Don't give up. Need that energy. Sometimes we need to know what's ahead and what road to take, especially when we are at the fork in the road. And a lot of times when these readings come and be valuable for people, for the most part, when it's valuable for you, it's you can get all the information every day and you're going to keep it. And if some people ain't making no changes and continuously coming back looking and getting the same information every day, guess what? That's why you won't see me no more for about a week or two, because I'm not finna keep reading the same shit. Y'all go fix that shit. Especially if you know, what's the point of just tuning in to readings? And I gotta call it, especially on my end, especially when this shit repeat on itself. And I don't see no repeats right now, but I want to speak this because, like I say, this is the perfect example of why I love doing these readings, because this is somebody trying to finna ruin something before they even get it. This is a connection that's finna, somebody changing their mind about this over here and looking towards this way over here. And somebody may not even know this. And, but you know, you can fuck around and leave or do something, or, you know, and getting away of this. And if you know what's good for you, and this is a masculine, I pick, a lot of people feel a certain way when they see pink roses. They feel like there's more feminine energy when they see pink. I don't know. I've always, when I grew up, I didn't like pink. I also didn't like boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing, this is my own personal comparison. I'm not asking nobody to, you know, validate me on my opinion, you know, with my shit. So, but I'm just saying, when I was little, I didn't like the color pink. I didn't like using the crayon pink. I ain't fuck with it. I was an adult when I finally started respecting the color pink. I was in my 30s, bitch. I was in my 30s, because I still wouldn't wear it. And I know it's a lot of, I'm a feminine, I'm a woman, a whole woman, yes, but I just ain't never felt like pink was a woman's color. It just, that's me, my opinion. I just never, and then it was hard to color with it. What the fuck? Trying to color a pig was hell. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, this some bullshit. Anyway. So I put it in the category with you know, sticks and snails and puppy dog tails, you know, and that's what little boys are made of, you know, just, you know, off the record. Not saying that that's what they are made of, but just saying that's where I categorize the color pink. And then later on in life, after I gained I don't know where I heard it at, I read it at, but after I gained a respect for the color pink, I read something, I ran across something reading that it was a masculine color. And I was like, well, damn, makes sense to why I love it so much. So I ain't gonna lie, I do think, and this is once again my personal opinion, but I'm just me, I pay attention to shit. I love psychology. That was my favorite class in school. I've just noticed, me looking, not all women, but it's a lot of them that love that color pink. And it's something about the boy craziness, the digmatized energy, and it's something about the lighter color and the darker color pink. But I ain't gonna go into that, because that's taking the reading to a whole nother level. Maybe there's a conversation for a go live together night or some shit. But yeah, it's some things I noticed about that. Colors be real, bitch. So look, what we got here is somebody who is about to lose something before they get it. But see, you got somebody here banking on that shit. You keep that in mind. You got somebody here that's banking on that. Now, but wait a minute. Now, whoever this person is that's banking on it, that's this person right here. But this could also be the person who overlooked something, and now they need to come back and recheck some shit, change their mind. But see, it doesn't look that way to me. This looks like somebody had a whole nother agenda over here. But then again, it could be like, damn, you know, you in your head, I'm in my head about the fact that I didn't, somebody could have approached somebody. Hold on, let me read this again. Ace of Wands, rejection, blocked, burden. It burdened this this King of Coins though. And this King of Coins is in reverse, which is not really making me feel like they're angry. It's making me feel like they're in their feelings, and they may feel like something, they may have also felt like you could have looked at them like they thought you was being funny. you could have looked at them like a joke, like they saw you as a joke, especially if there was some type of giggle or nervousness or laughter in some type of situation. And you know, they may and you know, that may have felt like shit. They didn't have no fucking empathy, and they actually did. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's this is one of those moments of catching people. I don't know why I'm picking this up. Peter, 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 Peter. I was gonna say Peter. You my bro, so I can't. That's just not right for me to say that. But I think that's really really cool what I was about to say with your name. I'm gonna go on and say it because I think that shit was hot. Peter, Peter, pussy eater. I was, you know, pumpkin eater was the one that needed to come out, but pussy eater was finna shoot out. Like, I had to catch myself. Well, I don't know, bro. My bad. Maybe you need some or something. I don't know. Maybe you're getting some. I don't know. What? But okay, Peter, I'm gonna message you when I end this reading. I have something I need to say to you. I need to tell you. Like dead serious. Yeah. Real bad. It's crazy. So yeah, yeah. Need you, bro. So anyway, this person right here, but this could be either somebody, this could be one person, like in all, you could have 3 people here, or you could really just have 2, but right now I'm only seeing 1. There's only 1 person here. And this is this person could be feeling like, damn, they in their head, they done fucked up. Somebody could be in their head because like they didn't react, you know, the way that they should, you know, at the time of reaction, the reaction didn't come, you know, late reaction. Laughed at something when it wasn't funny. Somebody's like, this shit ain't funny, bitch. And they could feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Off the record. I'm trying to break this down as much as possible before I keep moving, but they could feel bad about it. And this person may actually want to, you know, change their mind about something. They don't, you know, but I don't know what this 7 of Cups is. The 7 of Cups, because this is a windfall, but the 7 of Cups in reverse. This is somebody could have been up in their head, like in La La World. Some shit. La 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 type shit. Some doo 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 doo. They didn't expect that shit. Broken record like a bitch. And it's like the angel of love is like trying to bring in balance to a situation to keep somebody from leaving, because see, it's like somebody's about to walk away from a connection or let go of a connection. Now this could be because we did see the 2 of Cups in the other cards earlier, and when I said that, I said 2 men. So this could be 2 men. Once again, when I spoke about this energy right here, it could be 2 men communicating with each other. This could be 2 same-sex relationship. You know, this is y'all business. But this could, but what y'all could be cousins, y'all could be brothers, because the 2 of Cups just represents, you know, soul energies, like, you know, passionate. You know, this could even be a connection of some of a project that you love so much that you're working on. This don't have to be a person, you know. But that 2 of Cups energy showed itself twice. And one of them is actually very intimate. But the one that's landed, because the one that was intimate didn't land. It showed itself, but it didn't land. The one that landed is family, lover, friend. The things I hold dear to my heart type stuff. You know, and see, so we really don't know what this is fully, but what I can say is that this King of Cups ain't feeling this shit, and they're the ones that's out here that's, you know, clearly seen at this time. Let's keep going. I'm not going to try to stay here too long. I really do need to holler at you, Peter, for at least 5 minutes, bro. Like, bro. You might have an inquiring idea of what I'm talking about. Show me the message, though. Okay, so look, we got a blossoming abundance here that's showing up. And with this blossom of abundance, somebody just needs to remain a little bit disciplined about, you know, sticking your guards or grounds to doing something new or going about something a new way. And this is a contract, honey. Now, I don't know what kind of contract. This could be a business contract. This could be a friend contract, a relationship contract, but this contract was within the community here. Somebody is being patient about this cornucopia, okay? Somebody is very prideful though in the midst of this shit and throwing up a lot of hostilities and shit because they are envious, and we already saw that envy energy, so we already know that this person feels some type of way, you know what I'm saying, and a little upset, but you know, I don't know how much you're supposed to care. Once again, it's kind of like, it goes back to like with somebody, if something is setting somebody else's anxiety or off or having them in their head, is there anything you need to be doing about that? Especially if whatever dud or whatever this was didn't work. This King of Cups, I'm curious about them, but let's talk about this blossom in abundance here. Tell me more about this. So, it ain't over, bitch. That's what. This motherfucker coming. Okay, so I don't know what's happening now, but it don't look like this connection is gonna fade. It don't. Somebody could be like, hold up. Wait a minute, baby. Somebody like... yeah, and so this person is going towards this hermit to balance out something about this high priestess here. When it comes down to a collaboration, then there's going to be forward movement, and once again there is going to be this blossoming abundance. Okay, somebody else is not a part of a divine connection here though, and so they are not getting that victory, and you know, that they was trying to get by any means necessary, because they're not part of that connection. This could be you, this could be somebody else. Okay, take it how you choose. Scorpio energy is stepping forward here, because once again something is not dying out. Okay, but that was, from what this is looking like, this is kind of what you would want, you know what I'm saying, because this is, like I say, the angel of love is holding up. Hold up now, let me try to balance out this situation so you won't walk away, because you're about to walk away from a connection that you don't even realize you have yet, you know what I'm saying. And so this is like this depth in reverse with this blossom in abundance only makes sense because, like, you don't know what's to come from this connection. You was about to walk away from it before you even received the motherfucking connection. So now you need to understand that this right here is something that's worth it. You know, like you might actually would have been haunted by this shit if you would have let it bypass you. You know, this was one of them energies, like, not trying to be funny when I say this, but it's giving acrimony energy a little bit. It's almost like somebody didn't work their flavor with you well, but then you let them go, and then they went on to somebody else, and they really wanted to stay with you and work it out with you, but you was like, just, you know, they was like, just give me a chance, just give me a chance, and you didn't want to give them no chance. You know what I'm saying? Or they didn't want to give you no chance. And then shit, when they cut your ass dry, then all of a sudden you done glowed the fuck up. I gotta watch part 2 of that movie, but I don't want to watch it if Taraj ain't in it. I want to see her play in it. But let's go. Yeah, this got a lot to do with this contract. Let's keep going though. See what else come out. Damn. It landed on the no service. All right, so somebody is somebody tired, real tired. They need some rest. Somebody needs some rest, especially when, so this is somebody that's healing, or somebody's going through a healing process or something, but somebody's tired. You know, I'm tired, I get it. And you know, my tired to me look normal to me, but to the next person, they may be like, bitch, you look like you need some sleep. Like you didn't, because sometimes we dread and we do certain things, you know what I'm saying? And our days carry on with certain stuff. We got, life is life. You know, ooh, this is, the no forgiveness is we got no forgiveness. We got forgiveness in reverse. And we remember, this is what somebody was needing from you, was forgiveness. Remember? And this is in the same energy. Hold on. somebody drunk or not sober, or they're not somebody ain't somebody's sobriety is shit, okay? Or somebody ain't thinking clear, seeing clear. They don't know, you know, you can't forgive them, or you're not forgiving. It's, I don't know, somebody, I don't know if it's their habits. And sometimes, when most of the time when you see sobriety in reverse, the first thing you're thinking about is somebody that may have relapsed, went back on some type of addictions, you know, went back to something that they said that they wasn't going to go back to. This could be a person, place, or a thing. This doesn't necessarily have to be a certain substance, you know. That's the thing anyway. But as far as it go, this is somebody returning back to something that they sobered up from. They done, you know, left alone or whatnot. And you know, this person may feel like you won't forgive them because they done, you know, relapsed. Okay. I hope, you know, that's, I'm not gonna, it's not a good thing to relapse, but it's an honest thing to, you know, speak up about it. And you know, and it's not an abnormal thing to go through. It's not, you know, it's not abnormal to go through a relapse. Real shit. People do it all the time, and it doesn't make you a worse person for who you are. You need to know that and understand that whoever I'm talking to, I don't know what this relapse is about, but you need to know that just as long as you trying, that shit matter. Don't just like give yourself a little bit more credit, and don't beat yourself up about shit like that. Especially when, you know how many times I done relapsed on weed. Come on, man. And I know it might be small. That might be a small thing. Like weed ain't shit, you know, to the next person, but to me it's a lot. To me it is. To me it's crack to me. You know what I'm saying? So I have to, you know, speak on it where it renders with me. And I, you know, I don't fuck with crack or no other shit, but weed to me, I'm the type of person that can't have a sack in the house and it just sit there. I'm gonna sit up all night with this bitch. Man, this sack finna be friends all night. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna put you, why put you up? I'm just gonna go back and get you type shit. So I know my, you know, when you know your shit, you know how you handle it. Yeah, to me that's like crack. Like I gotta pass out on smoking before I put it down and say I'll just roll one up tomorrow. I have to fall asleep smoking. You know what I'm saying? That shit have to put me to sleep before I stop smoking. Other than that, I'm finna smoke the whole damn sack up that night type shit. So yes, that's to me, weed is like crack to me. But so you got to know what's crack to you. It ain't got to be crack. What's crack to you? Crack could be coochie. Real talk. Crack could be porn. Crack could be candy. Crack could be food. Crack could be shoes. Crack could be cars. What's crack to you? Because somebody done relapsed, and they don't think they're gonna be forgiven. This could be a serial cheater that said they wasn't gonna cheat no more, you know, and worried about somebody taking them back, you know. I don't know. Or they could simply just be relapsed on weed, relapsed on alcohol, relapsed on some type of drugs, relapsed on nicotine. Shit, I'm up here debating on I gotta put this vape down though. I know I do. I know I do. It's one of them things where I don't have no health issues, especially like that. I have like, maybe, yeah, you know, some fibroid stuff going on every now and then. Okay, you know, and all of that, you watch what you eat and stuff, that helps that too. Because sometimes we feed those things. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that shit the hard way. But, you know, I don't want no other health issues. I don't want to have to go to a doctor. And, you know, I thought about this shit for real. You know, I don't want to have to go to a doctor and look up. My life to me just started. My kids graduated and shit, you know. My divorce is final. I'm finally able to, you know, getting out of that fight and flight mode. I want to live. So, shit. I don't want to go to a doctor and one day and then they all of a sudden say something about lung cancer or something wrong with me because I'm up here vaping my life away and don't really know what I'm vaping. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So, okay. But, why is this person don't feel like you're going to forgive them because of this relapse? Because it's just a lot of, it's like stuck in regret and they made themselves stuck. You know, what is this? Because they want to be seen. You so sexy. I'm over it. Get the fuck out of here. Why do I personally feel like I know who that is on my... Fuck on. Get the fuck on. How fast? Can't do nothing but laugh. And it's not in a laughing at a person way. So if this person watching me that I think it is that could be on this type of shit, you know, I'm just speaking because that reaction that I just caught was like a conversation that I normally would have with a person. How they would talk about this right here because I don't think this, and then all of a sudden you so pretty, you're so sexy, and the first thing I'm like is shut the fuck up. The fuck. Like, ain't got shit to do with your health. The fuck. Anyway, so yes, this could be somebody who is in regret about you though. Wait a minute, there was one more thing I needed to see. Okay, you took them to the water to get them to drink. They finally want a drink. Okay, this could be alcohol. This person could be yeah, you know, but it's looking like you brought them. You know how you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. This motherfucker went to the water, and I don't know, maybe you was patient at the water, you know, to where, hey, we ain't got shit to do. you can drink whenever you ready, you know, like we here now, you know what I'm saying? And it looks like it may have took a minute for the horse to get down there and sip a little bit, like they was trying to stick their little hoof halfway in and see if the water was too hot for their lips. This is a prissy ass horse. Who is this? Picking up on bougie energy. Let's go. Person is tired. They tired, but they tired of that. This is what they're tired of. That they're tired of that. They don't think you're gonna forget it. They feel like you're gonna be tired of this shit. Cause nobody want you you know, want. It ain't the fact that they don't even want to keep repeating it. They don't want you to feel like they just playing with you because they just having a hard time. Sometimes it's really just that hard. And support is real. Sometimes we need that support, and we don't have it like we should. And sometimes people think you're supposed to just wean shit off because they don't know. Look, and this person is looking for peace right now. From all the deceit and the bullshit. They just want that connection. Now, I don't know what this relapse is once again, so I'm not here to try to knock nobody's thoughts. Somebody could be having a hard time with money, and you need to save your money at this time. Especially somebody need to put their money up and hide it and quit showing people what you got, because when you ain't got it, they're gonna be looking for you to have it and treating you like you do got it. And when you really, and when they realize you don't got it, then you ain't got them around no more either. Somebody needed to hear that about stop being flashy. Okay. Okay, so this person just want to, you know, they just want to connect with you and be at peace. They just want to know where the fuck you at, bitch. Where's your location? Just trying to come over. What? This person want to build a pyramid with you. Is this a game? Is this a toy? What is that? What? Somebody know what I'm talking about, because I don't. Anyway, let's keep going. They do want to build a pyramid with you, though. I don't know. I was pulled to say it. Take it how you choose. All right, Mr. Masons, Mr. and Mrs. Masons. That's low-key what it makes me think of. Let's get a few more messages, y'all, and I'm going to release the reading. A little over an hour, so I want to try to keep them not so long. All right. So look, we got somebody that needs to know you're way stronger than you know. You need to know this, okay? You know, it's okay to have weak moments. We not perfect. And it's you know, and you would be lying to yourself. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what the sobriety issue is about. But all I know is that when it come down to habits, that's why I made the song Habits. You know what I'm saying? But you have to listen to it to understand where I was really coming from. But yes, because shit, instead of, you know, sometimes it's hard to break old habits and to get in line with new ones, you know. Um, and even when we know that we got to, you know, like I worked out, I did 2.5 days, and I looked at my wall. I'm being honest. I'm 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 not supposed to. I'm the type of person that don't need to. I can do cardio, but not as much as I need to do like other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because my metabolism is great, so my cardio is great. But all that other shit, I need to be doing this shit. Man, I went I'm saying in a half days, because I tried on the third day. And I laid on that floor like shit. You know, and I'm not even lying. It let me know that I'm not there yet. It let me know I'm not there yet. And don't be mad at myself, because if you only knew how many times I've tried to get there yet, and I'm not there yet. You know, sometimes when we want, when we think out, sometimes it's not just about physically ready, it's mentally ready as well. You know, and in this case right here, and I know that what I'm saying about doing a wild workout ain't shit compared to somebody dealing with some real fucking addictions, you know. But what I'm saying is that you can't, you know, don't beat yourself up about what you can't, what your body ain't used to. Your body is, whatever you've been doing with your body has gotten adjusted to that. So the best thing for you to do is I ain't saying work against your body. You know, work with certain things you can do to try to work with your body and try to, you know, pull yourself away from whatever. I don't know why I just had an out of body experience. I swear to God, interesting. But like I was saying, your body, you know, it's good for you to, you know, work on that. I got to stop talking about that, because I really just had an out of body experience while I was in the middle of the conversation. That shit that I be telling y'all, I don't know if, you know, I was speaking it yesterday for the ones that heard me, or earlier this morning, but told you, it's like I've been in this 1 minute it's like a dream state, the next minute is some real shit, and it literally just happened. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and read the cards. Okay, somebody don't think that they're not gonna get any victories. They just can't walk away and leave something alone, and it's making them lose their money. They just not stable. They're just not stable. You look. See, if this is people, because when it's people, I got a heart for people, and I know people. Even though I don't fuck with certain folks, I know what certain folks go through still, and I be wanting to reach out and help, but ain't nothing I can do. Ain't nothing I can do. Ain't nothing I can do. You know. But somebody need to gain their courage. For real. You know, it's time to build that courage up. It's time to build your strength up. Little by little, day by day, step by step, inch by inch, fraction by fraction. You know, it starts small. It starts small. If it's something like cigarettes and shit, Nicorette gum and shit, you know, everybody, you know, people put the patch on and they be mad looking crazy at this shit, but it tends to work. It may cost some money, but it's worth the change or the try. There are things that you could substitute and void out, you know, to like fill the void, to fill the void in that's more positive, but you can't sit on it. when you remove something that was keeping you in a position to where you wasn't so, seeing clearly and not having a sober mindset, whether it's drugs, whether it's just people, because people can fuck your shit up, you know. When you put yourself in them type of circumstances, I'm having these out of body experiences, y'all. So my bad. Like I didn't think it was gonna happen while I was sitting here fucking on live, But I also got to be honest and say that it's literally happening right here, right now, y'all. But I'ma honestly say that I can't control it because it's new. This is new to me. It's like almost like two worlds is merging or some shit, and I'm in the middle of it, and it's happening right now. Give me a sec. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going, and not worry about that. But this person don't feel like they don't feel like they can stop. They don't feel like they can control it. They don't feel like they can change anything. And this person is really doubting themselves. But once again, you're stronger than you know. This person feel like, and this is, with this relationship dynamic, and keep in mind that the relationship dynamic is not, oh shit, you know what? This is somebody fighting with a demon. They fighting with a fucking demon. I'm gonna go back to that Two of Cups in a second, y'all. Very intimate energy. When I said this got to be a masculine, and then I said something about that pink ass rose. This is a man. And then the King of Cups is out here as well. This is a man, y'all. I'm paying attention to this shit. It's coming back to life. I don't know if it was the loud ass car outside or what, but it's here. We for it. But what I will say is this: when it comes this, hold on. I want to show you. Let me see if I can find that card and show you something. Just real fast, because from what this is looking like this person is at a battle with themselves right now, and this may, like I said, when it's that Two of Cups that's here, that's out on the table, it ain't got to be no intimate relationship or no relationship with somebody like that. It could be something that you hold dear and close to your heart. This could be something that, whatever this is right here, this is something that you hold dear and very close to your heart. You understand? And with you holding it to your heart like that, this is passionate. This is like me when I say that weed became that blunt was a whole nother finger. Like I didn't have no problem being gifted with that sixth finger. Real shit, And it's like, how can I put this? It's like let me find the card, because like I say, this connection here, this is like battling with your inner demon, or it might actually be alcohol, because that's a hell of a demon. That's a spirit for your ass, especially depending on which one you're picking up. But all of them is spirits, baby. Wines and spirits is real. All right. That's why I ain't gonna even lie. That's why I kind of fuck with Jose Cuervo. If I'm deciding to drink anything else, I don't even mess with the Don Julios. And I was a Patron magnet, but I'm backing off of that and going back to Jose Cuervo, because I think that's the realest tequila there is, bitch. I don't care what other names they want to try to portray and make, but that's not what I see. But Jose Cuervo and real tequila is medicine. So I realize vodka don't love me. It don't like me. It ain't the medicine like that. Other drinks, cognacs and shit. There's other shit. Yeah, whiskeys. Fuck them up in some hot toddies. Make the hell out some teas. Some honey teas with some whiskeys and stuff like that. But if I'm going to take a couple of shots just to sit back and chill, I might as well do it where I live. And I'm going to sit with that. I'm going to sit with what I know can benefit my body in a way, instead of harming. And I'm also not gonna sit there and overdo it, but sometimes we get extra lit. Life be life. It's just real shit. Hold on, I really want y'all to see what I'm pointing out, because it made me say ooh, so let me see if I could point this out to you real quick. Yeah, here we go. So we got the Two of Cups here, right? You see, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Zeke, move. You come over here like, what you see? Zeke, I was not talking to you. Move. If y'all see what I see, don't it look like that he becoming one with his demon, an inner demon? You know? This is an addiction for somebody. Look, I gotta remember how I put the cards up. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it like that. Yeah. Okay. So, did I already? Nope. Okay, so like I said, this person is concerned about not being able to get any forgiveness from you because you got tired of their shit. You gonna get tired of their shit. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. All right, now this person may actually want to come in and work with you, like, you know, blend something together with you. Now they may look at it like they may get tired of your shit. I don't know, but whoever this is, this King of Pentacles in reverse energy is showing up here with this, and we do got this man holding his coin in reverse. And like I said, but this is ungrounded energy, but this could also be I'm losing my money. This shit breaking me. Breaking my pockets. And once again, this ain't necessarily, this could be alcohol and drugs and some other shit here. This could be all of the above. Somebody could be on some 8-ball, this whole 8-ball, and I ain't talking about the drugs, I'm talking about everything. Just everything. Because I don't know, I'm from this, I'm from the block, I wasn't in the block. Meaning I'm from the streets, I wasn't in the streets. You feel me? I'm from the streets, I wasn't in the streets. I couldn't go past the porch half the fucking time. Just off the record. So you know. So when I hear 8-ball, trust me when I say I don't know what the fuck that means. Except it's I guess a big ball of crack. I don't know. but maybe the size of a ball. A cue ball, a ball in a pool ball. I don't know. But when when I hear that, I'm thinking street life. And I'm thinking drugs. But when I say it now, that's not what I'm thinking. So I want to tell you what I'm thinking: drugs, alcohol, pussy, penis, stealing, hell, crack over there, shit, stealing cars over here. Motherfucker probably is doing a booster over here. You like buying booster clothes. I don't know. But, hell, you can even be addicted to buying shit from a person that's a junkie or an alcoholic or something like that. I'm calling this in many ways because I don't want it to be just pinpointed in on one individual, especially when I know that I personally know people, even though I don't talk to them no more. You don't have to talk to people to know them, and they don't have to, because I done had people run across my shit. Tell me they done ran across my shit. Yeah, bitch, you ain't supposed to, how will you find my shit? So it felt weird, but hey, it is what it is. So I done had motherfuckers run across my shit. You know what I'm saying? That know me. And I wouldn't want nobody thinking that I'm trying to ever throw them under the bus or put them in a position to work. But I will say this. I know you hear me when you hear me talking, even though I'm talking light on this motherfucking live. If it's you, know you can do better than that. And also, I don't give a fuck how much we don't communicate. When it come down to that real support shit, you can hit my line. I'ma always be here for anybody who need real support from me. You feel me? I will never ever turn my, I don't give a fuck if you done crossed me the wrong way. I'm not that type of person. I've never been that type of person. I will still be there for you if needed, but it's only so much. Meaning I got boundaries, bitch, and respect them. That's all I ask. So I'm gonna say that and leave that alone, because I'm always throw my lifeline out there for motherfuckers who I know could need me and be there, and I'll be there for them. If you don't know my number and you get this message and you know me on that type of level, man, I got Facebook, I got Instagram, and that's about all you need to holler at me on. at this time, and we good. And you can go in my About Me and find it if you don't know how to find me no other way. If you're not already on there connected with me, I'm gonna say it like that because I'm not gonna, hey, if I may not be able to spare a dollar every now and then, but I can definitely spare a voice. I can definitely help be a backbone. You feel me? So I got you. Let me go ahead and get off of that because I don't want nobody thinking that I'm trying to ride on that energy like I say, but I also don't want nobody think, when I mean what I say, I got you, I'm always going to be here for you. That's what I mean. And I don't give a fuck if you don't fuck with me or don't talk to me. You don't have to. Because see, when we in the times of need, sometimes you don't got what's needed, what's known, what they say, what you already know is don't need to be said or spoken. What it is, what it is. And so I do want somebody to know that I'm solid. I'm that solid. I ain't solid enough to take your bullshit. I'm not gonna ever do that. I'm not solid enough to deal with your fuckery. Because you got me all the way fucked up. I'm not that person. Will never do that. And don't waste my time. Because I won't waste yours. But I'm solid enough to where even if you don't fuck with me no more, even if I don't fuck with you no more, if you need that support system or somebody to talk to, or you to have your back on that type of note, I ain't finna go to court for you. I'm not finna go bail you out of jail. I ain't finna do none of that shit, especially if you don't cross me. But I will be your ear, and I will be your backbone. I will try to help lead you through some shit to help you elevate. You feel me? I got you. And I say that with my soul. Just spare me the bullshit. That's all I ask. Let's keep on pushing. Next message. It had to get real just then, y'all, because when I saw that, I'm not finna, no. I love hard. And when I have friends, even if they don't, appreciate my friendship with them, I'm a hard-ass friend. You feel me? I'm that motherfucker. I'm really that person. To the point to where I have to really start learning how to sometimes. That's why I ain't gonna lie, man. That's why I'm kind of glad I'm comfortable with like not having my phone around me so much and stuff, because it's giving me a chance to give myself the self-care that I need. Cause I don't mind. I spend all my energy up on the next person to where I ain't got shit for me. Me and Zeke had this talk earlier today. Shit. Somebody could be literally stuck. All right? But this is stuck. This wait a minute. All right, whoever you are, this is somebody that's this is a very unhealthy situation for somebody, and they don't know what to fucking do. So I will be making phone calls tonight to people that I don't fuck with. I fuck with Peter. Peter, that's my bro. Peter don't count. I'm gonna call him anyway. But I will be making phone calls tonight to a couple of folks that I know I don't fuck with. And it don't mean I'm trying to become fuck wittable with you again. But I will check in on you. Because this right here, I don't like that. I don't like nobody feeling like they don't like. This is all the way tapped out energy. And this person like, I want to work with you. They can come together and maybe work with something out with you, but they can't. Whoever this is, they cannot deal with this alone. This is something somebody can't do alone. They need help. And ain't nothing wrong with being there and helping people. And just because it's another grown-ass motherfucker don't mean that they can't get no fucking help and support and a pat on the back and motivated. This person is, sometimes we all we got. And, that this could be somebody's last cry before it's a wrap. As much as I talk about how a motherfucker tried to send me to Pluto without a goddamn helmet, I refuse to let any of my people go to Pluto without a helmet. Call me. What the fuck? Somebody, this is like not being committed, not committing to something, being stuck in the past. This is somebody that's really bouncing back, going back. This is a relapse. Real talk. I'm picking up on a strong relapse, and I'm gonna do one more message, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading. Let's get an outcome here. What is it that this person needs to know for outcome here? This is a straight relapse. And they worried about not being forgiven. They worried about people putting them out in the cold. But see, now, and really, that's a doggish ass way to do it, because it's still an illness, baby. This is a sickness. I don't know why I'm picking up on like Amy Winehouse too. Real shit. And that just put me in my feelings. Somebody treating something real small when it shouldn't be looked at this way. This person is sick. And this is just because you can keep the alcohol from them. You can keep the drugs from them. But if they want it, they're going to get it. And especially if you're dealing with somebody who's going to do what the fuck they want to do anyway, you really can't stop them. But sometimes they just need to know that somebody give a fuck. I give a fuck. Holla at me. See, this person worried about not being forgiven. We got forgiveness out here twice in reverse. I have to take this serious. So sorry if I'm getting a little extra passionate about these words that's coming out of my mouth. But like I said, this is why I love messages like this, because these are the parts of helping people, guide them to the right way, to help them, because some people don't realize it may be your last drink. Not saying that alcohol poison. It could be a walk outside and act the fool in the street. It could be a go get in your car and run into a pole or some shit. It could be anything. When somebody asking for help like this don't need to be going like blind. A blind eye need to go to that. That's fucked up. That somebody doing that. Envy, trust. Somebody want this person this way. Memories. What did you do to this person in the past? Because somebody is dreading off, somebody holding on to the past in a way that they can't come back from. Look at this deceit. This shit for real, man. Somebody is really stuck here. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like somebody's letting another person waste away, and they making them do it. They watching them do it, and they happy they fucking doing it. I just had another out-of-body experience. It's doing it again. Let me calm my nerves. Yo, I feel like I can crawl through the wall right now. I'm finna get ready to end this reading, though. I'm gonna clarify this last message, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Because these experiences is happening, and that's, I didn't expect them to do them on camera. And it's funny because it ain't did it all day today. I sit here and get on camera and it start doing it. But it is a lot at night. Like, I don't know. But see, now this person don't think that you're gonna forgive them. They may envy you, but to me, I think somebody else got a problem with this person. And this is like lying and I'm here for you, man, but they really fucking not. This is somebody watching somebody fucking lose their strength. I'm finna go. I'm finna go. This is somebody that wants somebody trapped like this on purpose. I'm finna go. That pisses me off. Y'all know I don't like shit like that. And I just picked up that quick on somebody want to use somebody's shit as an imprisonment to them. And even if this person could die tomorrow, they don't care, because the pleasure of them doing it today is what's doing it. I'm just mad, y'all. Please like, subscribe, and share. Just want y'all to know I'm sorry about all that. I'm not trying to be no bitch about it. That pisses me off. When I see stuff like that, that pisses me off. I'm not finna forget to call you. I'm finna do it. Matter of fact, let me woosah like 3.5 seconds before I do it. What is going on with my head? I got a popcorn bag. This is that old people shit. This that old people shit. I got a popcorn bag on my head with the edge thing wrapped around the popcorn bag on my head. Maybe I needed to do that to laugh at my, to laugh, but yes. Okay, so that reading low key just upset me. I'm glad that I was able to even crack a smile before I could leave, because that I don't need to move with that energy. But I'm Peter, I'm finna hit you up real quick, and then I gotta make a couple of more. Um, I gotta reach out to a couple of more folks just to check on them. If y'all are here and you know that I'm saying this, and you hear me saying this, or if you look at this message and I done reached out to you already, this is why. I don't want to talk to you though, like that. So that part. So don't play with my shit, and I'm about to do it. And hey, for everybody else, y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you like everything you see in here, and off the record disclaimer: if you know that somebody may need some type of help or support, man, if you can't help them, try to point them in a place. Sorry, y'all, the stuttering got real. Try to point them somewhere where they can get the help. If you can't help them, if you can't help talk them down, if you can't help them, and going and sitting and doing shit with them ain't helping them. Somebody need to give a damn about somebody else wanting to make a change to better themselves, instead of making it feel like that they can't do it or incapable of doing it. So if y'all know that y'all dealing with people in y'all's energy that may be needing that type of support system, even if they're not talking about it, check on them. Ask them how they're doing, how they coping with things, how are things how is things. Sometimes they need to know that somebody give a damn about inquiring about it, so they can talk about it, so they can get it off their chest, because sometimes it goes back to like a AA meeting situation. Not trying to be funny, but just imagine somebody saying that they want to fix something, but they don't want to go to no aftercare, but they want the support from the people around them because they feel like you got family, a lot of family. So why these people ain't helping me then? Maybe they don't got family, but that's what those meetings and counselors, they're there, and they, from my acknowledge, I think they free. Now, I don't know, because the father that raised me, I remember back in the day, he used to take us to certain meetings. And he was on drugs real bad. And he would take us to certain AA meetings, but he was a veteran too, on top of that. So, and we used to go to the vet shit and do that shit. Now, we used to sit up there with him and shit, type shit. So, for the most part, it might not be free, I don't know, but there is hotlines. You know what I'm saying? There is help. And if I gotta start being one of them motherfuckers to start posting that shit in my, in my stuff, then that's what I'm gonna do. So don't be surprised if y'all see a hotline or anything in description boxes when I'm talking about stuff like this. And if I start telling y'all if I start speaking up in the sorry. If I start speaking through the the title, and I say, check the description box, it's a reason why I'm saying it. Because I right now, I don't put stuff in the description box the way that I used to, but I'm being pulled to do that again. So it's going to be a lot of valid information that's needed from some videos, whether it's synchronicities of numbers, videos, songs, messages, research that I done looked up, whatever that's needed. It will be in those videos in the description box, because I'm being called to go back and monitor my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped monitoring. I started getting a little lazy. It's time for me to pick that type of shit back up. But so it's getting done. So yeah, thank y'all for checking out the reading. Please like, subscribe, and share. Peter, I'm finna hit you up, and deuces, y'all.